All right, let's get going. We're going to do a flow into slow practice today. So a good chunk of like easy vinyasa, and then we'll end with some yin poses. So I want to start standing with some shoulder openers, and you will need a strap. So you can just open up your strap, and then I like to just drape it over my shoulders so I can easy grab it. And then stand probably facing the side edge of your mat so that you can take your arms out wide to the sides like a T. And then you'll spin one palm up. I'm going to start with my right palm up and my left palm down. And then can you make them go deeper in that direction? So in this case, I'm going to try to spin my right palm more back behind me and my left palm also more back behind me, but they go opposite. And then swap directions. So now your left palm goes up, your right palm goes down, and you keep going in that direction. Rotate your shoulders to their end range. Hold. And then just do a couple more side to side. And you can again rotate and hold, or you can go a little speedier. Really feel your head of your arm bone spinning in the socket. Got some clicking and clacking, maybe you do too. And like one more time each way. Good. And then relax your arms. And then we'll take the long tail of the strap in the arms overhead wide like a Y. We do this a lot, so you probably know what to do. You're going to take a long setting in the back of your wrist and try to keep your arms straight. And you try to keep your head right in line with your spine. And then you slowly take your arms back toward the space behind you. I come all the way down until my strap comes to the back of my pelvis, and then I go back up as slowly as I came down. So that first round gave you some feedback on how open your shoulders are today, how much work you need to do here. And so you can walk your hands a little closer together if you want it to be a more intense sensation, or you walk your hands further apart if you need it to be less intense. If you get stuck, like if you're stuck in the kind of halfway back position and you can't go any further, that means likely you have to widen the distance between your hands. Use your breath. If it's sticky, you get a little stuck, put some breath into it. You can most likely work through. All right, finish up the one you're on. And then you can set your strap down. And then one more. So eagle arms with the right arm on top. So you take your arms out in front of you, cross your right elbow over your left elbow, take the backs of your arms to or toward one another, and possibly join your palms together. And then squeeze your arms against one another so that you feel your back body spreading wide. And then we'll just go up and down a couple of times. So lift your elbows up, fingertips rise up toward the ceiling, and then pull your elbows down towards your navel. 2 more of those. Keep pulling the arms against one another as you mobilize up and down. When you release to do the other side, I like a big wide sweep with the arms just to release. And then you'll go left arm over the right arm. Again, you don't have to get your forearms to touch. They might just be reaching towards one another. But of course, if you can and clasp your hands, it makes it easier to hold the position. Pull your arms against one another to start. And then the arms go up and down 3 times. One more big wide sweep of the arms, release the shoulders, and then release your arms down by your sides. All right, let's make our way to the top of the mat. And in Vinyasa, since we're flowing down and probably likely to do some making our way all the way to the belly, I like to give myself a little bit of space between my feet and the top of my mat. So if you're at the very top of the mat, I find I face plant my face right onto the wood in front of my mat. So let's not do that. Give yourself some space. Get your feet underneath you. Stand up tall. And join your hands to prayer at heart center. If you have the space to take your arms out wide on your inhale, you can do that. I'm going to go hands through prayer because I don't. On your next inhale breath, stretch your arms up, reach up, and look up. On your exhale breath, hinge at your hips, fold forward, and come down into an Uttanasana. Take your hands up onto your shins, arch your spine, look forward, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reverse yourself out, sweep your arms out and up, stretch up, reach up, look up. Exhale your hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, arch your back, look forward. Exhale, fold again, drop the back of your head. Inhale, come up, Urdhva Hastasana, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. One more time, half salutations. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, sweep up. Reach up, look up. Exhale, the hands meet at the center of the heart. Let's add on. Take a full deep breath. And then inhale, stretch up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to the halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold forward. Touch down. Shift weight into your right foot. Take a big step back in your left leg. Scoot your left foot back a little bit. Lower your left knee down and untuck your left toes. Sweep your arms up. Inhale, low lunge. Touch your hands down. Curl your back toes under. Pick your back knee up. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Shift to the left, take a big step back in your right leg. Scoot your right foot back a little, lower down. Inhale, come up, low lunge. Touch your hands down, curl your right toes under, pick the right knee up. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, stretch up, reach up, look up. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands at heart center. Take a breath. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, touch down. Shift to the right foot, take a big step back in the left leg. Scoot your left foot back a little bit, lower your left knee down, untuck your left toes, push the top of your left foot down, and sweep your arms up again. This time, interlace your hands at the top, release your index finger, squeeze your arms into your ears, and more actively lift up through your arms as you sink down into the front of your left hip. Touch your hands down. Curl your back toes under, pick your back knee up. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, arch your spine halfway. Exhale, fold. Touch down, step your right leg back. Scoot your right foot back, lower your right knee down. Untuck right toes. Top of the foot plants, arms go up. Change your interlacing to your non-dominant clasp. Release your index finger. Squeeze your arms into your ears, lift. Sink the front of the right hip down and forward. Breathe here. Release your hands to touch down. Curl your right toes under, pick the right knee up. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, arch your spine up halfway. Exhale to fold forward. This time, bend your knees enough to plant your hands. Step back in your right leg, and then your left leg, plank pose. Adho Mukha Dandasana. Push your mat strongly away. Tighten up your knees. Inhale, shift forward to the tips of your toes. Drop your knees straight down, and then do a slow chaturanga through to your belly. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet down and grow just a little cobra first. Shoulders back, chest up. Fold forward. Curl your toes under, press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. It's our first dog. If you want to move around a little bit, you can. When you're ready to be steady in your dog, spread your fingers wide, push your hands down and forward. Tighten up your knees and spin your inner arm to your outer arm. 3 deep breaths. Bottom of your third exhale. Look to the top of your mat and walk your feet up to your hands. On your inhale, arch your spine halfway. On your exhale, fold. On your inhale, stretch up, reach up. On your exhale, meet your hands together in front of your heart. Take a breath. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, stretch up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Touch your hands down, take a big step back in your left leg. Scoot your left foot back, lower your left knee down, untuck your left toes. Last time, low lunge, interlace your hands behind you. Pull your navel towards your spine and then reach your knuckles back as you lift your torso up. Squeeze the heels of your hands toward one another, roll your shoulders back, squeeze your left glutes and sit deep in your left thigh. Release your hands, curl your left toes under, pick your left knee up. Push off, step back, plank pose. Pitch forward to your tiptoes. Once again, we'll go knees down to slow chaturanga to the belly. Roll your shoulders back, untuck your toes, and start in a little cobra. And then start to push your mat away from you. Straighten your arms any amount and grow a bigger cobra. Fold forward, curl your toes under, press yourself up and back. Dog pose, 3 breaths. Bottom of your third exhale, inhale to look forward. On your exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Come up to your fingertips, sit deep in your right thigh. Now bend your back knee, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, arch your spine up halfway. Exhale, fold. Shift to your left leg, take a big step back in your right leg. Scoot your right foot back, lower your right knee down, and untuck your right toes. Interlace your hands behind you. Swap to your non-dominant clasp. Pull your navel towards your spine and come up, low lunge. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your arms up, sit deep in your right thigh. Lower your hands down to frame your left foot. Curl your right toes under, pick your right knee up. Push off, step your left leg back, plank pose. Now I'll give you the option to lower your knees or not. Pitch your weight forward and exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or the cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your dog. Bottom of your third exhale, look forward and step your left foot between your hands. Come up to your fingertips, sit low in your left thigh. Bend your back knee, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift your spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up. Exhale to stand solid in the middle, Samasthiti. Let's take a brief rest break, water break. All right, Samasthiti. Take a full deep breath. Inhale your arms up. This time as you exhale, move through Utkatasana. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale, lift your chest, arch your back. Exhale, straight legs, fold forward, touch down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, touch down. Plant your hands, shift weight into your right leg, take a big step back in your left leg. High on the mound of your left toes. Grab your 2 blocks, place them underneath your hands to frame your right foot. Now, stretch your arms up, high lunge. Sit deep in your right thigh, push your right heel down and forward. And super tight and squeeze your back leg. Lift your side waists in your chest. Lower your hands down to your blocks. Keep your back heel lifted. Pull your right hip back, straighten your right leg. A little balancing, Parsvottanasana. Tighten up your knees. Hug your inner thighs together and pull your navel towards your spine. Fold towards your right thigh. Bend your right knee, move your blocks out of the way. Plant your hands, push off, step back, plank. Now I will give the option that if you don't want to chaturanga every time, you could just hold your plank pose. Use an inhale to pitch forward. Use your exhale to chaturanga, elbows hug in. Inhale to back bend. Exhale to dog. 3 breaths in your dog. Bottom of your third exhale, look forward. Step your right foot between your hands. Sit your right thigh down. Now step your left hand out a little bit to the left. Like I even go like fingers off the mat. And then lean to the left, stretch your right arm up, and twist towards your right inner thigh. Think about stacking your right hand over your left hand as you turn your ribs left to right. Come down, take your right hand down. Bend your left knee, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Touch down, take a big step back in your right leg. Bring your blocks in, frame your left foot, and then come up high lunge. Scrub your left foot forward without moving it to sit deeper in the left thigh. Firm your right leg. Lift your arms up, chest up. Take your hands down to your blocks. Straighten your left leg by dragging your left hip back. Stay high on the back toes for this one. Makes it a little more challenging to balance. Firm your legs, squeeze your inner thighs together, pull your navel towards your spine, and fold towards your left thigh. Bend your left knee. Move your blocks out of the way. Plant your hands, step back plank. You can stay in your plank or shift forward in chaturanga. Once you're in your dog, 3 deep breaths in your dog. Bottom of your third exhale, look forward. Step your left foot between your hands. Sit deep in your left thigh. Step your right hand off to the right. Sweep your left arm up, twist towards your inner left thigh. Again, you want to think about left arm stacked over right arm. Right ribs under, left ribs open. Turn and breathe. Take your left hand down. Bend your right knee, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, arch your spine up halfway. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, drop deeper. Inhale, stand up, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Pause and breathe. Let's do that again. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, lift your chest. Firm the muscles of your back. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward, touchdown. Inhale, arch your spine up halfway. Exhale to fold. Touchdown, take a big step back in your left leg. Pivot your left heel down this time. Grab your 2 blocks, frame your right foot. On your inhale, come up, warrior 1. Join your thumbs together, so palms together, thumbs cross. And now squeeze your arms into your ears, lift your arms. And keeping the upward lift of your arms, sit deeper in your right thigh. Tighten your back leg. Stand up, straighten your right leg. Hinge at your hips, reach forward. Keep reaching. And then hands down. The block setting of your choice is you fold towards your straight right leg. Bend your right knee, spin high on your back toes. Move your blocks out of the way. Plant your hands, step back, plank. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, down dog, 3 breaths. Bottom of your third exhale, look forward and step your right foot between your hands. Sweep your arms up, high lunge. Now you're going to simultaneously bring your hands to prayer at heart center, twist to the right, and hook your right elbow outside your left elbow outside your right knee. Palms together, turn. Back leg strong, gaze steady. Look down, take your hands down. Bend your left knee, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Remember when I said we're going to do some easy vinyasa? Inhale, arch your spine up halfway. Exhale, fold. Is that what this is? Step your right leg back. Pivot your right heel down. Bring in your blocks. And then come up, warrior 1. Palms together, cross your other thumb on top. Go first for the upward lift of the arms. Squeeze your arms into your ears. Keep that upward lift, sit deeper in your left thigh. Tighten your back leg. Stand up, straighten your left leg. Hinge at your hips, reach your arms forward. Long in the sideways, forward. Reaching. Then hands come down to your blocks, fold over your straight left leg. Bend your left knee, spin high on your back toes, move your blocks out of the way, push off, step back, plank. You can totally hold your plank or shift forward in chaturanga. 3 breaths in your dog. Bottom of your third exhale, look forward, step your left foot between your hands, pivot your right, high on the mound of the back toes, come up high lunge. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center as you simultaneously twist your torso to the left. Hook your right elbow outside your left knee. Press your palms together, lean a little bit back and rotate. Look down, plant your hands. Bend your right knee, step to the top of your mat. Arch your spine up halfway, inhale. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, drop your thighs, lift your chest. Stand up, stretch up, reach up. Hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Drink break on my end. And then we'll do that full sequence one more time. And then we'll see how we feel. All right, find Tadasana, and then palms together for Samastitihi. Take a few breaths. Find your slow, steady Vinyasa breath. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up. On your exhale, bend your knees, sit down, Utkatasana. Inhale to lift your spine. Exhale to fold forward, touch down, Uttanasana. Inhale, arch your spine up halfway. Exhale to fold. Take a big step back in your left leg, pivot your left heel down. This time, warrior one with your fingers interlaced. So up you come, interlace your hands, release your index finger. Same as last time, focus first on the upward lift of the arms. Squeeze your arms into your ears. Keep that upward lift in the torso as you drop lower into the right thigh. Squeeze your back leg. Now if you want to add a back bend, look up, take your head back, take your arms back. Stand up, separate your arms. As you fold forward this time, you're going to sweep your arms forward, down, and back toward the space behind you like Shalabhasana. Balancing Parsvottanasana. Push your feet down, firm your legs, scoop your navel towards your spine. Bend your right knee, spin high on your back toes, touch down. Push off, step back, plank pose. Pitch forward, inhale, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. Bottom of your third exhale, look forward and step your right foot between your hands. Inhale to come up, high lunge. On the exhale, palms together, hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Push your palms together to turn. And then spread your arms wide like a T. Left arm down, right arm up. Palms back together. Look down, touch down. Bend your left knee, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Shoot your right leg back. Pivot your right heel down. Inhale to come up, warrior one. Interlace your hands in your non-dominant clasp. Release your index finger. Squeeze your arms into your ears, lift up. Sit deeper in the left thigh. From your back leg, pull your navel towards your spine. Now, lift up more, go back. Look up, take your head back, your arms back. Stand up, separate your arms. In one sweeping motion, hinge forward, sweep your arms forward, down, and back. Toward the space behind you, balancing Parsvottanasana. Hug your outer hips in, firm your legs. Navel to spine. Bend your left knee as you spin high on your back toes, touch down. Push off, step back, plank pose. Last time, inhale, shift forward, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. 3 breaths. Bottom of your third exhale, look forward, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale to come up, high lunge. Exhale, palms together, twist to the left. Hook your right elbow outside your left knee, turn, spread your arms wide like a T. Join your palms back together, look down, take your hands down. Bend your right knee, step forward. Inhale, arch your spine up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knee, sweep your arms up. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, stand up, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Release your arms. And take a few breaths. Nice work. Let's do a few balancing poses before we move into our yin segment. So find yourself once again in your Tadasana. Take your arms out wide. Cross your right arm over your left arm, eagle arms. Bend your knees, drop your thighs. Cross your left leg over your right leg, eagle legs. You can cross at the knee and do a kickstand. You can hug your outer shins together, or you can wrap your left foot behind your right shin. Sit deep. Now, like we did at the beginning, lift your elbows up, chest up. Draw your pubic bone toward your face to pull your navel towards your spine. When you step out, step your left leg out, sweep your arms out and up. Stretch up, reach up. Then we go left arm over the right arm. Garudasana, eagle pose. Bend your knees like Utkatasana. Shift into the left leg, pick your right leg up. Again, you can cross at the knee, at the shins, or do the full hook. Sit low, lift your arms. Draw your belly back as you scoop your pubic bone toward your face. Step out, sweep your arms out and up. And release, arms down by your sides. Separate your feet hip distance apart. Take your hands to prayer at heart center. This time shift into your left leg for balance. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Bend your left knee like Utkatasana, standing figure 4. You can stay more upright, or you can hinge and rest your shins or your forearms on your shins, or you can take your fingertips to the floor if you have that range of motion. See if you can gracefully come out with hands in prayer if you're folded forward, and then stand up, step the right leg down. I cannot always gracefully exit, especially on my second side. Right side's harder for me. Okay, left ankle over the right knee. Bend at the knee like Utkatasana. And then again, You can stay upright. You can come halfway down with elbows on shins, or you come all the way down, fingertips to the floor. Make the gracefulest exit that you can, and release. Standing Tadasana. Okay, last one, Vrikshasana tree pose. Shift to your left leg, spin your right toes out. Keep that outward turn of your hip as you set your right foot somewhere on your left leg. Take your hands to prayer at heart center to gather up your balance. If that's going well, take your arms out wide like a T, spin your palms to face up, and stretch your arms up. Pull your navel towards your spine as you push your foot into your leg. Lower your arms down. You can use your right hand to help. Set your right foot down. Shift to the right leg. Turn the left toes out. And place the left foot onto the right leg. You can work hands of prayer. Or take your arms out wide like a T. Spin your palms to face up. And stretch your arms out. Release, left leg down. Last couple breaths, Tadasana. You could close your eyes. Feel the cumulative effect of all this moving and breathing. All right, and then we'll come down into Sukhasana. I'm gonna put my blanket on my mat like so in order to just have some padding for my ankles. So that is a possibility. If you are very tight in your hips and you would rather sit on a taller fold just underneath your pelvis, you can absolutely do that. We'll start with the right shin in front of the left shin. And in the Sukhasana, you want to go less so wide in the knees and more so narrow in the knees so that the knees line up with the hips. In that instance, your thigh bones come more parallel to the sides of the mat. And then we'll fold forward. And you have a variety of options. You could just have your hands on the floor. You could put your hands on blocks, elbows on blocks, head on block. My personal favorite is elbows on blocks, head in the hands. All right, so might be a little bit of a challenging transition to go from Vinyasa to the chiller more yin style. So give yourself grace, especially these first couple poses. It also might be challenging to stop muscularly engaging. And so don't feel like, oh, you have to go completely slack in order to get the benefits of the slower, deeper work. After all of that strong engagement work, you might just have to be in that state for a little bit as we move towards softer shapes. Let's take one more breath here. And then we'll come up in the torso and you'll keep your legs, but you'll turn now towards the left. So now you fold like with your chest towards your left inner knee, and you can do that again with hands on blocks, head on block, reaching out, elbows bent. You've got options, but you're definitely turning, and there's some side bend and some rotation as you fold forward. Slow your breath down. Take a few more breaths here. All right, walk yourself in and up. Stretch your legs out long. We're gonna stay on the right side, and you're gonna bend your knees and lay down on your back. And then slip your block, one of your blocks, under your pelvis on the flattest setting. If you kept your blanket down on your mat, you might land with your shoulders right at the top fold of the blanket so that your head's on the floor. Okay, then releasing the front of the right hip. We were on the back of the hip before, and then the side, and now we're on the front. Stretch your right leg out long. Keep your left knee bent. You can keep your right leg more active or let it relax. Take your arms overhead. You can keep it, again, more passive, or you could grab your right wrist with your left hand and pull your arm away from your leg. Now tip your left knee out to the left like a Baddha Konasana. Bring your left leg back up. Bend your right knee again. Supported bridge for a few more breaths. All right, pick your hips up, slide your block out, roll to the side, press yourself up. Second side Sukhasana. Cross the left shin in front of the right shin. Again, to the best of your ability, it is not always accessible to do this, but you try to get your shins parallel, your thighs parallel to the sides of the mat, and the knees right in line with the hips. Fold forward when you're ready. Lift your torso up, shift into your twisty side bendy shape, fold towards your right inner knee. Last breath here. Come up, stretch your legs out. And transition to your back. Supported bridge, slip your block under your pelvis. And stretch your left leg out long. Again, you've got the range of engagement from like a strong flex left foot, tight knee, squeeze the glutes, all the way down to fully released left leg. Same is true for the arms. Arms overhead, they can stay there loose, or you can actively pull on the left arm. Tip the right knee out to the right. And bring your right knee up, bend the left knee, supported bridge. Lift your hips, slide your block out. All right, let's roll to the side and come up. And now if your blanket is not in that big rectangle, make it so that you can then roll it up toward the fringe. So you're going to make a blanket roll up, which is going to go behind your knees. And then behind your upper body, you'll make the supported fish setup with your two blocks. So we'll end in this chest support with a block under your shoulder blades and a block under your head and the blanket under your knees or your above your knees, like at your low thigh, depends on what feels right for you. And we're gonna spend a little bit of time in the Baddha Konasana. So feet together, knees wide. And you want your blanket to help hold your legs in place. So I sometimes have to slide my blanket a little closer to me so that it's more at the outer upper knee. Do a little tuck in your shoulder blades so that your chest is broad. Take your arms out kind of wide. So we've got about 6 minutes here. And you can absolutely spend the whole 6 minutes in this Baddha Konasana shape. Or if you need to make a switcheroo, then just stretch your legs out long. And you can keep the blanket under your knees or slide it out if you don't prefer it. We'll take our Shavasana this way, so relax to the extent that you can. Place your hands on your body and feel yourself breathing. We'll come up to sit to close out class. If you're resting very well and you want to stay resting, by all means, you could do that like this, or even take out your blocks and do a full flat to the ground shavasana. If you're coming up to sit, you can join your hands to prayer in heart center. Close your eyes and just take a moment to feel how you feel at the end of this work. Nice combination of movement and stillness, of strength and flexibility. When the yoga class is balanced, the hope is that at the end we feel a sense of balance. Thank you all for your participation. Namaste. Great work. Thank you. Have a good one.